Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Steffi, we're going to ask you to come much closer to the mic. You can actually put on the headphones.
All right.
We are joined with Steffi Barbian and Jocelyn O. How you guys doing?
We're missing headphones.
I know, it's okay.
Okay, fine.
We're doing great.
We're doing great. We're having a really inspiring time here.
Yeah, you can see the madness behind this production. People think it's very polished, but it is just a car accident happening constantly.
I think that everything looks
I
great.
mean, you're talking about this situation.
Yeah, this situation.
Not the
Not the
excellent production
No.
of the
right.
next
No.
This is on the fly.
No, and for people who are not familiar with the production issues, just go back to our Twitter live from yesterday.
You can't.
You
because
can,
it
that's probably right.
it
You probably can.
Didn't work.
Jocelyn, Steffi, are you both at Emory?
We are.
Very cool. And you are both attendings. We're going to just go around and ask Jen Canvasser's question. Why are you here at the Next Society Symposium?
You want me to start? Okay. Well, I...
Get closer to your mic.
Yes, sorry.
there.
Okay.
That's all right.
So when I was a resident, the first patient I ever lost was a patient that died from neck. And that really changed me. I remember he was doing really well. He was an extremely preterm baby. We were all really excited because he was feeding and doing great. And then one morning I came in and he had died.
Right.
And that really set my path forward to study neck. And I did my fellowship at Emory and studied the diet during pregnancy there in a mouse model. And Dr. Ravi Patel is one of my mentors.
Mm-hmm.
And so he really introduced me to the Neck Society. I came for the first time in 2019 when it was at the University of Michigan. And it was just a very inspiring conference. You leave feeling very motivated to
That's
continue
right.
your work, and you're reminded of how important it is. So
Yeah, because, I mean, you mentioned the fact that a loss sort of spearheaded your interest, and we hear these individual stories. And so the fire that this experience lit for you is being reignited, I think, at the symposium. It's a very difficult feeling when you walk back the next day and the bed space is empty and
Yes.
you're like,
Yeah.
what
what?
happened? Yes.
Yeah. Jocelyn, why attending the neck symposium?
Yeah, I have some similar stories too about babies that we have lost, and I think that is ultimately the strongest driving force for me. And then on a kind of intellectually curiosity sort of level, I think it's an interesting disease and its heterogeneity, and the fact that it seems like there are all different types of populations and disease processes and mechanisms that probably contribute to it. So I think that's also been really interesting for me in terms of studying.
Yeah, I think that's why it is so hard to solve the problem, is that it is this quote-unquote vague multifactorial problem, and it's different depending on the patient.
Exactly.
So it looks like there's plenty to work on.
Yeah, very rarely do we have patients that give us the benefit of having a period where they're not doing well, that you can actually pick up on it and say, okay, I can actually implement a few things to hopefully make them feel better. A lot of times it's just they're snatched away from you like that. So that's, yeah. Did you have
I just wanted to know what you guys were most looking forward to as part of the next symposium meeting.
So Steffi had talked up the symposium to me a lot. She's been here many times, and mentioned how powerful the stories are, and I think that has absolutely been true. Something else that's been interesting for me is what the patient families are telling us about what is important to them, and it sometimes is not the same as what we would perceive to be important. And so I think the reminder to continue listening to them has been really inspiring and a strong force for me.
Yeah, absolutely. I think for me, as an early career investigator, getting to meet other people that are in the similar life stage as me and hearing how they're doing, and also meeting all of these amazing people in neonatology that have been studying neck, whose papers I've been reading, and hearing their talks is really inspiring. So getting to meet them has been wonderful.
Yeah, Misty Good is
yes.
yeah. I mean, I see it like, oh, it's Misty Good.
It just walked by.
Yeah.
No, I think we like, Ben and I, this kind of size conference where networking is like a real thing, where you can actually talk to other people, you can talk to experts in the field, you can find other collaborators, and I think you guys hit the nail on the head that the exposure to families who are willing to talk about their experience, and they're more than willing, right? They're just hoping somebody will listen about their experience. Hopefully, will serve as a model for all of us who are doing research and picking the outcomes that are important to families. Love it.
Steffi, Jocelyn, thank you for dropping by.
Thank you.
Thank you.